do approach where Morrigan was trying to rest, and you see that there are two guards with their swords and shields up trying to surround her. And in her left hand is looks like fire, but purple. And her eyes are bright yellow, and her hair is moving even though there's no wind.
Hey, what's going on here? Is everything all right?
One of the guards turns and looks at you. Get out of here, citizen. It's not your business.
Kinda is my business, hen. This is my friend here.
The guards look at each other. There's another one. Get her, I got this one. One of the guards starts to run after you with his sword drawn. You're under arrest.
I'm just going to...
Nicola's like, I remember what happened last time. I was in jail for it.
Yep. I'm going to try and step back away from it and be like, no, you're not arresting me. So, is there a way I can do that?
Well, you can take off and run. My other four companions are hearing the shouting going on. The four of you, perception.
Oh, sake.
Me and Avalon are just trying to educate this fucking delinquent.
Avalon and Theo are busy getting in a shouting match with the Templar.
Not shouting.
Lucius and Drastov hear additional shouts and turn and look over their shoulder and see that Morrigan looks like she's about to set something on fire and Nicola is fleeing from a guard.
I fucking knew going into civilization was a terrible idea. Right. One moment, I'm about to stop more people from getting murdered by mages. Please resume your shouting match in 5 minutes.
Again, not shouting. Theo was very relaxed.
Yeah. I'm mostly talking to the Templars.
Lucius, what are you doing?
I am following Drastov.
Okay. As you guys run down the street, you're drawing more guards with your noise that start to approach you all with their weapons up, shouting at you to get on the ground.
Fuck off.
Okay. You guys are getting encircled by guards.
That's cute. Right. Who the fuck started any of this shit again? 5 minutes. We're gone for 5 minutes.
God damn it. I was muted. I said I would follow them too.
You failed a perception check. You didn't pay attention.
They said something.
You rolled a nat 1, but yes, I'll give you that.
Because they literally said that something was happening. And all I'm doing right here is giving hate glares to fucking Templars because they're pieces of shit.
So do all of you then? Avalon and Theo basically just throw two birds up at the Templar and run after your friends?
I wouldn't throw two birds up at the Templars. I'll just say,
one.
I'll just say, if we can hold this conversation, and I will come back to it. Sorry for the rudeness, and I'll go down.
They see what's happening and they kind of follow you guys.
Right. What the fuck is going on here?
So now we have a clusterfuck developing.
Right. Nicola, what the hell happened here? I can see Morrigan's about to murder.
Yeah, so just had a couple of bits of shouting, came over, seen Morrigan was about to set the place on fire, tried to calm the situation, one of them ran at me, and now he might die. So, I mean, if you want...
The thing is, there's not that many actual Templars here. I reckon maybe 2 or 3. The rest are just gonna be recruits or the guards, which to say village guards aren't very great. So, if anyone's dying, it's them.
But not.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was kind of going to blow them up if they don't stop running at me with their swords.
We're not going to kill anyone. We've just found out that information. No. This is the last thing you guys want to be doing right now.
No, I've never said that we are killing anyone. I'm just establishing what would happen if the fight were to break out. Anyway, What the fuck is going on here, guards? Stop ignoring me. I am very annoyed right now.
The guards are pointing their weapons at you guys. On the ground,
no.
drop your weapons. You are under arrest.
I declare political immunity on account of being a warden. Now fuck off. Go on. Break all the laws that your precious humanity holds dear. Do it. I dare you.
Yeah,
The-
disrespect the holy ground by attacking us.
Oh,
You're not on
too.
holy ground now. You're away from the chapel.
Oh, are we now?
Yep.
Right, guys. It's clearly logic prevail here. Why are you wanting to arrest us? What exactly has transpired that you're going to arrest us?
The guard captain speaks up, who happens to be the Templar, since everyone is obeying his command. Everyone enough. Guards back to your posts.
Oh, holy shit, a sensible man.
And they look confused and disappointed, but they sheathe their weapons and angrily mutter to themselves as they leave you all alone.
Right.
The one that was trying to arrest Morrigan, she is smiling at him and looks like she pulls with magic on his cape as he tries to walk away.
No reason to push this any further.
I'm gonna go run over and make sure Morgan is okay, actually.
I think we should leave this place as quickly as we can.
Yes.
One thing at a time. Evelyn, you ran over to talk to Morrigan, huh?
Yes, I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna ask if they hurt her.
Those idiots couldn't hurt me if they had to. But you are not one whose concern I would have expected.
I look down at that and then I respond, it's an impulse, I can't help it.
Ah, hero complex.
I take a step closer so I don't have to talk particularly loud, and I say to her, my only option as a circle mage without destroying things was to take care of people, so of course I have a hero complex.
I meant no disrespect. The mistrust between you and I have come from you.
Maybe you're right, but I didn't distrust you. You're the one who insulted me first. For something I didn't want.
You also chose to sleep on the ground in armor and refuse medical treatment. So you can call me irrational if you wish, but I'd recommend you watch your reflection. Either way, I appreciate your concern, and I do not mean to offend you. You have several broken bones, by the way. You should have them looked at.
I'll worry about it once we're out of this mess.
If we had to run or fight today, you may have died because you were being impulsive and irrational. I recommend you stop doing that. The rest of you, since there might be a catfight brewing.
I just look down and give a nod because, I mean, she's not wrong.
Morrigan is not a mean person. She's very direct and very blunt, but she's not mean.
She's basically a female dwarf, except in human form and a mage.
She has no tact and doesn't care to. So she'll say things that offend people without the intention of offending them. She is a pure pragmatist.
We'll get along just fine.
This sounds like Eric then.
I can be pretty tactful when I talk. I'm very good at it.
Don't lie, Eric. Don't lie to us like that.
Yes, someone who is not an alchemist can certainly handle a bomb.
Gotcha.
They can't make them, and they will be less effective trying to use it.
Mechanically, they are martial weapons, so anyone with martial weapon
Gotcha. Thank you.
So I'll approach the Templar leader, and again, and apologise for the rudeness of having to quickly exit the conversation before, and just say I thank you for allowing the chance of diplomacy to prevail here. If you would allow it, and the revered mother as well, we don't come here to cause any trouble. I understand you've got your duties and your responsibilities to protect these people. If you would allow it, all we need is some resources. We have money to pay, which I'm sure can help you guys out in the situation that you're in. You've also mentioned that you're underfunded, which is never a good situation to be in. So if you allow it, we just need some resources, and then we'll be on our way. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I don't want trouble to come here. We don't have enough resources to expend killing people over it. I do not trust you, and I'm putting my and my lives' men in great jeopardy by allowing you to walk free. But I will not kill people without a reason to.
Hey, somebody who's actually reasonable. Calling me surprised.
I appreciate that. If I may ask, I didn't get your name, sorry. What was your name?
I'm Sir Anarian of the Templar Order.
Anarian. As I said, I'm Theodore Humphrey Farquhar von Drac. Thank you again for allowing diplomacy to prevail. We'll just be here for resources, and then we'll be out of your hair. You've got nothing to worry about from us.
If you are captured, or killed, or interrupted in any way, you were not here and you did not speak to me or my men.
Who the
Swear
fuck
on
are
it.
you again?
I've already forgotten your name, and I've already forgotten that we were here. So you have nothing to worry about. We will not speak of this.
Good enough for me. If you need shelter for the night, we can make room for you.
I appreciate it. I will return to my companions and everyone and just explain the situation to them, so everyone is caught up to speed in what is expected of us. I'll give a respectful head nod, and then I will go back to the group. And I'll kind of shout at Evelyn and Morrigan. I'll say, Evelyn, Morrigan, can you come over here, please?
Morgan just leaves Evelyn without a word.
Oh, I was muted again. I actually
Hi.
asked her, as we're told to rejoin, if she had a chance to refocus, since she was trying to recharge.
What do you mean?
I figured that she was trying to do her evening prayers.
Oh,
I was trying to figure out if she had a chance to do so.
she has not. She was rudely interrupted by the friendly police officers.
That's what I was afraid of. Well, it is what it is.
It's not like she loses what spells she has currently prepared. She doesn't get refreshed.
Yes. What can I do for you?
So, I've spoke to an area in there, and we can stay here for tonight. There's some if we wish to, they can make room for us in regards to some form of shelter. The one thing is obviously we don't, not that it really matters, we just don't discuss that we were here and we spoke to him or his men. He's understaffed at the moment and underfunded. So with everything that's going on, for those that weren't there, Nicola and Morrigan, the wardens have been painted in a picture where they betrayed the king, and that was the reason that the battle at Ostagar was lost. So
honestly, that's just good PR on Logan. Credit where it's due. It's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, we'll need to be a little more tactful in regards to how we introduced ourselves. That was my fault. I couldn't foresee obviously what Logan would have planned to do with the wardens, but we'll now just going to need to be more tactful in regards to how we introduce ourselves and who we let know.
Just don't let anyone know.
Yeah, not let anyone, but people that if we can build some form of trust or relationship with, then yeah, I don't believe all of Ferelden, even in Tevinter, we've heard of the Wardens. I don't believe everyone in Ferelden would believe that the Wardens would betray the king.
Just avoid military personnel and call it a day, really.
Yeah, so we can get some resources. So if we want to get resources, I would highly suggest we stay as a group. So obviously what happened to Morrigan doesn't happen again. Not to say that any of us are looking for trouble. I know we're not. It's just these guards seem very antsy and uptight at the moment. We don't want to give them any excuse. That's really all they're looking for, is an excuse. So if we want to get some resources, recuperate, and then we can make a decision on where we want to go from here.
Yeah. Look, I make a suggestion here. I think we should camp maybe on the outskirts of the town, just away from the guards. They seem pretty unhappy with their orders. Some of them might freelance a little bit.
I'm going to put that to the contrary. We should not sleep on the edge, because that will just mean that anyone who is arrogant and thinks they can take us will do so. The Templar's word is his bond, and that guy doesn't seem like he's going to violate.
As much as I do not want to be around these Templar idiots, I would have to agree. If word has gone out that we are under a death sentence, I imagine bounties are out, and desperate citizens with empty bellies would try to take advantage of that if they caught us.
Which, mind you, I don't care if I killed some random rabble, but I'd imagine some other people may have moral compunctions about it.
I would have no issue.
I wouldn't.
Well, yeah.
If they start it, they get what they deserve.
But we can avoid it, so we should try to.
If
No
we do
reason to
kill
kill
civilians, even in self-defense, it will be more ammunition to propagandize against us.
Exactly. I'm glad we're mostly on the same page.
So if we can, see if we can get room near the holy ground. That seems to be a place where no violence is allowed to happen. So that's probably our best bet. If not, if any violence does go down, then we'll just run for that holy space, because they'll not fight us there. They're not allowed to enact any violence.
So what do we need out of this? I think we were talking about a cart and some mules, correct?
Potions, rations, maybe I have to get any shields for you. Just anything we can find. Anything we can
Honestly,
sell,
I doubt they
trade.
have a decent tower shield.
Listen, you don't get. There's no harm in asking. But yeah, any resources we might need for the journey ahead, I can foresee it's going to have the odds stacked against us. Now we've got all of Ferelden against us, so.
How much is a pack animal? 2 gold pieces. Okay. Is there anyone? You go first. You go first. I don't know.
It was just see the note that Duncan had left me about in case of his untimely death about the payment.
Yes.
If I open that, what does it say again?
You're going to break the seal on it and read it.
I mean, he's dead, so yeah, that's what I was instructed to do.
Okay. You cut the wax seal of the letter and you unroll it carefully and you open it. You read through it and it explains that you are assumed to be an attaché to the wardens in whatever pursuits that they have. In the event that it is needed to fight the Darkspawn as a whole, you are offered a contract for however long it wishes to be. You may terminate this contract if you want to. But if you do, you will never be given an offer to work with the wardens again. In the event of Duncan's death and your acceptance of this contract, there is an additional wax seal for you to put your thumbprint in to show that you accept it. And it is to be given to any Grey Warden that can, anyone that is an official warden can take it and hold that as your bond. Your payment for taking this contract is going to be 50 gold up front, and you will be given a monthly salary of 25 every month, in addition to any others that you pick up along the way.
Okay. I am going to ask Avalon again for... does anyone have anything to seal a letter? Like for a wax seal?
I got some writing utensils. Yes.
I'm about to say that would be in my kit.
Just so everyone is aware, I'll give this to all the wardens. Just starting whatever Drast of Lucius. Whoever takes it first, they can just read it through, and obviously everything that V has explained. So this is just, I am essentially an attaché, an attachment to you guys in your journey through defeating the Darkspawn. I'm not a Grey Warden officially, but I am, as you can see, a hired mercenary essentially. So
Yeah.
I just
Fair warning, the Warden's treasure chest is back in Ostagar, so if you want money up front, you know where to go.
I don't expect much money.
Yeah.
I think Duncan said there was I can take it to a bank, or there's a bank note or something like that where I can get some form of payment. But hey ho, that's there was a few suspicious looks when I told everyone I was a Pathfinder agent. I think everyone thought I was like some secret spy who was going to come and like take you away. But
Gonna be a big bad evil Tevinter man and eat babies.
But yeah.
Don't worry.
Tevinters are gonna take your children.
It's gonna be great.
So I'm just
So, was my, just out of curiosity, was my praying finished, or was that all distracted from that?
No, you completed your prayers.
Okay.
You were
Right, that's just wanted to double
uninterrupted.
check. Okay.
So, quick, let's get a cart, pack animals too. If anyone needs to buy any mundane shit, see if we can buy it, and afterwards we bed down and leave as quickly as we can, because I don't want to stay in this.
Yeah, that's the way to go.